Okay, here we are again. One of these challenges for Retrohead Steve's PS1 Racer Lap Time Challenge things. Always enjoy doing these. I've actually had to Google how to pronounce this because I didn't know how to do it. It's Mille Miglia. Because I originally thought it was Mille Miglia. Mille Miglia. I heard him pronounce it somehow, and then it made me realise I must have been so far off. But we'll go through the standard just setup of showing how it goes, how it loads, blah blah blah. It'll be on the it's on the arcade mode, I think it is. I can't remember. I'm watching this back and doing my little voiceover. I like doing the little voiceovers to these. I don't know why. I could talk at the same time as doing them, but yeah, it's hard to race and talk, to be honest with you. To be honest, it's hard for me to talk anyway. I'm not good at it. But yeah, this game takes a long time to load. Very long time to load. I was surprised by it though. I did like this. The only problem with this game that I found is the hitboxes are too big. That's the only issue you'll find. Like, you'll be driving along, then all of a sudden, like it's Class C on the first thing, you'll be driving along all of a sudden and you drive into a wall because the cars behind you just plough into you, but they're like the size of the track. So yeah, you get to choose the Jaguar. Yeah. Choose whatever colour. I had to go with the old green there. Originally I thought all the other cars on the track kept the same colour as you because they always seem to be green around me, but no, they don't. But yeah, this actually a surprisingly good game. I picked this up on a whim in case this ever came up on this challenge, and because it was in my pickups video, he decided to do this one as the challenge. And yeah, first time playing this. This isn't my first run though. I didn't do this in a oneer. I've put my best run on this, which still isn't the best because I still don't come first. I don't think you can come first in this game. Well, you probably could. Oh, if I did enough solid laps, it would be first. But I usually set one decent lap, then fail the rest. He did say you can't change the view, but I don't know if that's because he didn't realise you could, or it's part of the challenge not to. But screw it. I'm in the the cockpit view for this race. It's just the way I find it easier to play these types of games. Especially with the big chunky hitboxes, I need to find some way to actually gauge the size of the vehicle. It's very twitchy on the controls, as you can see there, like a little bit of a tap, you will drive into walls and things, but most of the time you'll find it isn't your fault. You will be having someone smash into the back of you. But yeah, there's only a couple of corners I found you need to brake for. This is one of them. But it's not even a decent break. You can just tap it to get around it. In this lap, as you can tell, I didn't do too well at it. But yeah, you can pretty much hoom around most of the track. I actually can't even remember what my time was on this. To be honest, my best time was set on the second lap, because I was hoping it wasn't going to be on the third lap ever, because this doesn't tell you your lap times at the end. And I was having to chuck my footage into a video editor after each run to see what my time was on the last lap, and I was fed up at doing that. I genuinely couldn't see it. I'd have to, well, I didn't have to put it in a video editor, it's just easier to do it frame by frame to get it bang on the finish line. But I can't remember what my thing is. We'll see it when we get there. To be honest, I am looking at this on a very tiny screen, so I probably won't be able to see what it is. So might have to double check it at the end. If I can read it, I'll tell you. But yeah, as you can see, you just get beat up by the other cars all the time. But it does seem to be a game of straight lines. Like, line yourself up, get a straight line, go for it. But yeah, I was genuinely impressed. The controls are good. The only downside is, like, then it feels like you could get like closer to the backs of the cars, but you can't. It'll just say you've tonked them and you didn't tonk them. But they can be used to your advantage though. If you get in front of them, they can bang you along a bit and give you a bit of extra speed. But this is one of those games that as soon as you've lost your speed, pretty much your lap is over. It takes so long to rebuild speed. To be honest, it seems like there's programmed sections where you're able to overtake the cars. It's like they stick to some kind of route. They don't have that much deviation from the path. dreadful corner in there. Somehow, this is the lap that I actually did okay on. Like, he gave me a little bit of a tonk then for extra speed. That green one came up the right hand side and banged me in the back a little bit. But because I got that little bit of extra speed, I was able to try and keep it. So you just not, as soon as you tap the brakes, you'll lose it. So you've got to go pretty much full force now, whilst you have the speed. I was getting some sweaty palms at this point. Also, watching this footage back, it keeps getting jerky because I'm only watching it a little preview thing. So I was annoyed there. I hit that side. I could have done a slight bit better lap there if I hadn't have tonked that side. But that is the one. It's I think it's a 1:36.08. I think. If I've got that wrong, I'll put a thing over the top of this saying what it was. But you should be able to see it because it'll be full screen when you're looking at it. But yeah, this is my usual. Do one good lap, then the rest just goes tits up. So I reached the point where I thought I ain't gonna beat that I'd just done. So I was like, we'll make it around the track. I probably should have went for it, but again, I'd have to load it up in a video editor or something, or somewhere I can just skip through the frames to see how well I actually did. But because it's just, I don't know, why does this game not tell you your lap times at the end? That's weird for a racer. I wonder if it does it must do in the time trial mode, but yeah, we had to do it in the arcade with all the annoying other cars. But it's all good. It's all good. Part of the fun. Dodging the obstacles. But yeah, I don't really have any tips for this game. I just kept playing until I got something that I thought that'll do. I wasn't very good at it. But yeah, I wish I'd hit first place at least once, but I never did. I probably could with some more practice, but yeah, I've enjoyed this game. I will actually play more of it. For something that seemed a bit budget, it's actually pretty solid quality, to be honest with you. But yeah, the race will be out ending pretty soon, so you'll see what I mean. It won't tell you the time you get, so you'd have to like pause it there to have a look. But yeah, that's the end. So I can't remember what I said it was. I said earlier, that is my run for this month's challenge.